Talk and no actions could be the sum of a man. Words, dreams, and promises, or left as unfinished plans. But if you were to measure a life for the fullness of how it was lived, wouldn't all that was done be the total sum of all that a man's life was able to give? We get angry at politicians, world leaders, and famous men who, to us, give great rousing speeches, alive in words but in actions, dead. And then we go home or to work or wherever, and master plans always pop into mind. But how much of what we do is translated into precious, valuable time? How come we have so much time to do things with no profits, but when serious times come, 5 minutes, scarce? How come today is ready tomorrow and tomorrow turns into 5 years? How come yesterday is a little while ago, but far enough to delay? Maybe, just maybe, we live in a web of words spun by a spider called procrastination, or maybe we don't realize that inside of us lives and breathes the power to change a nation. So, what is life, I ask? We need to realize life is a gift towards sharing, whether it be in word or deed. We need to intercede and all will be revealed. Life. We live, eat, and breathe it, but yet still we can't understand it. All these definitions are too scientific for what I have to say today. So, what is life, I ask? Life is not what we have or what we don't have. Neither is it what we give nor what we don't have to give. My meaning may not be satisfying, but here it is. Life is simply our daily attitude and how we respond to the things of this world. So that is life, I say. Thank you.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Expectations. Expectations of you which you are somehow expected to fulfill, or face the never-ending waves of disappointment. Expectations that stem from the failed dreams of parents who expect that you, their child, will achieve their dream for them. Expectations of people who know better but do not do better, and yet somehow expect you to be better. See, my biggest fear used to be disappointing you, till I realized you kept disappointing me. Always asking things of me you know I can't achieve, while ignoring the things I do achieve. I was never good enough, I could always do better. And you wonder where my obsession with perfection came from. You wonder now why I'm always downtrodden. You caused it. Every time I spun around, it was another comparison. You could always find someone better. Perhaps my problems with perfection were inherited. From who? No one else but you. For you could never understand that I am me, not you. You say you are not the parents of Tom, Dick, or Harry. I'm not the child of Samantha, Laura, or Mary. Thank you.
Scuba diving into subliminal, she said no wetsuits were needed. She wants me to dive deeper. Her mind as intricate as the intricacies of the interwoven pattern of her black lace lingerie. This tongue skill in the art of double entrance makes her black out. This tongue penetrates her deeper than any man ever could. Similes slide off this tongue as salaciously as backs arching, as knees bending. These words are toe curling, mouth open. She spits. I spit metaphors as addictive as methamphetamines, and she just wants her fix. Her eyes fixate upon me as I stand upon this stage. I scribe words across pages akin to cocaine against her dark skin. This is a red light street district and I'm her dealer. She swallows. She swallows tea made from black tea leaves too bitter for the palates of the masses, where the black sheep that society portrays as wolves in sheep's clothing. We are not the vipers that they believe us to be. Poetry's or LSD, we pop a pill ecstatic. Truth is our ecstasy. Poetry for us isn't merely social commentary, it's our religion. Self-expression is our doctrine, self-love, our only message, agape love, our only message, real love, our only message, love, our only language. We are the Zeus to their Cronus, and this is why they fear us. We are cherubim heralding a new age upon feathered wings, millennials ushering in a millennium of Millennials ushering a golden age that shall last for millennia. Alas, Icarus flew too close to the sun upon waxing wings and drowned. Thank you.
Support local, because these vocals should be the focal point of the nation. You see, they're saying local is crap because them only want to hear foreigners rap about being in a trap while we trap. Now, where is that? And it's like I seen a mirage. You see, we hate local, but we real love Nicki Minaj. Because it's only when somebody reach somewhere, everybody want to ball. Yeah, she from here. You see, they have their hands round with neck like a choker, saying, I'm not playing your shit, dog, unless it's a soca. While we're playing the Jamaicans and the Bajans, but we local artists suffering like some Haitians. You see, I had no more patience. When I walk in a radio station, they're asking who is me. Why I had to be kicking and fighting like Bruce Lee just to get one song played. And when I do finally get hired, dog, I ain't even get paid. If you want dancehall, it's a Mario, it's a Mike Star. If you want soca, it's a Tam Tam, it's a Peachtree. You want hip hop, it's a Trip, it's a Red Root, and it's a me. And if you want that good soul, it's a X-A-vier and Black Unity. You see, making music while we studying and working and them laughing. I had DJ friends that wouldn't even play my song in a party. But I sure one day if I bust, everybody go on and say, yeah, I didn't know he bust.
This is no rain pounding on your galvanized rooftop while you're sleeping. No breeze flowing through coconut trees swaying. No weather for leather. No 20 toes and no clothes. This is 10 toes with a tag. It's raining bullets in here. The weather forecast for this weekend said to expect no more sunshine. No more chilling on the beach with sunshine snacks. This is sons and daughters in plastic wraps, chilling in frosty freezers. I said, it's raining bullets in here. Raindrop, dropped up, smoking guns in crime hotspots. Bad and bougie. Trini just bad and bougie. No tattooed teardrops, just raindrops. Drip, drip, dripping off the faces of people polluting the pavement with plastic bottles and boxes. And because people treat people like pollution, we fill box drains with discarded bodies of stagnant people. And then, the rain comes. And when bodies get lodged, we complain about the flooding, and it floods. And it floods, and it floods, flash flooding all over the land. A baptism of fire for our sins, and we are the sacrifice. As this river runs into the Red Sea, not even Moses could part a sea as big as this one. So many dead in this mass massacre is this. Why they call the sea a body of water. Is another missing a synonym for the Gulf of Paria? Leave them buried, let them rest in their watery grave. The high tide has no virtues for the skeletons that lay on its watery bed. Some still have the buoyancy to stay afloat in effort of being saved, but death has no face even if it's covered in a crocus bag. They say that the cure for anything in this world is salt, sweat, tears, and the sea. As the sea holds us up when the world wraps us in fishing nets and forces us to grow gills and go dancing with the fishes, but still, we rise. With the truth in our transgressions, we vaporize. From the watery grave up into the heaven, but still what goes up must come back down and the rain falls again. This is no rain pounding on your galvanized rooftop while you're sleeping. No breeze flowing through coconut trees swaying. Some people say it's only when you have cocoa out in the sun to look out for the rain, but rain don't fall on one rooftop. This rain pitter-patters on their heads, so they have to use umbrellas so big they call it house and land. But they're not even safe in their own house and land. That and all flooding too. Sink overflowing with dishes, and Wassa say they're disconnecting, but you're running from a little drizzle. While some stand in the showers of pathetic fallacy, feeling the wrestle as their body black backs bend to defend the only dry spot they had. How can you run from water? I really don't see you running from yourself. When your mother's water broke, you were born.
You were taught that you need enough water to stay alive and then learned that too much can sink you. Our bodies contain 70% water, but that doesn't mean you have to mold into whatever water bottle they put you into. Doesn't mean you have to drown in your own water bottle either. You were taught that when the rain falls, either to run, cover your head, or wait under shelter for the rain to pass, while some of our children are wading in its waters. Spirits go up with water into the sky, and rain only falls when the clouds can't hold any more wet burdens. How can you live on an island and don't know how to swim? It might not seem as if you are drowning, but this rain goes into our drains to rivers that goes back up into the sky that rains, goes into our drains to rivers to oceans that goes back up into the sky. Can't you see it's raining bullets in here? The only place where silver and brown could make red. Do not think that because they are dead, you are not inhaling their spirit. You see, what goes up must come back down. What goes up must come back down. What goes up must come back down. What goes down will always go back up, and the rain falls again. And if you don't wash yourself, you'll be swimming in the depths of your own blood. Thank you.
Looks like you got it for the Lolo. Recruiting suckers to slave for your promo. I'm sorry, but I am not in love with the cocoa. Django's on a nag and brothers rocking polo. I'ma do the right thing even if it means solo. Flabbergasted, simple mind of some grown folks. So folks, could we start planting ganja? Higher meditation, they need the marijuana. Becoming one with nature, buds greener than iguana. Simple truth hidden, just to show you what I go on here. I just hope you listen, maybe you peep it when I go away. Secrets that's been hidden, secrets, I hope that you don't keep them. Gotta expose these demons, irony they preaching, prophecies they teaching, employed for their reason. Families still weep them, strip them bare to bleed them, strip them bare for the world to see. I'm not trying to make it big for no girl to see. God said I gotta fulfill a destiny. I suggest you do not mess with me. I'm dodging obstacles in my legacy. When I'm gone, I'll be nothing but a memory. Just remember that the Father sent for me. Everybody got power. Better watch the watchtower. Don't watch the watchtower. Stay clean like you stepped out the shower. Don't watch the watchtower. Oh God, would you grant me the power? Don't watch the watchtower. What day? What hour? Don't watch the watchtower. I wonder who's assuming power. I wonder who's consuming powder. I wonder who got the louder. I ponder who's that girl in my shower. I told her I'll be there in an hour. It's been a month and I still haven't called you. It's been a month and I still haven't left home. Oh, you should have known I was next on. A poet in the boot when I get stoned. He without sin cast the next stone. My cell is simless. Your girl blowing up my next phone. I tell her de-stress. Chill till I get home. I be in the tech zone. You can text me from now on. I be in the streets running these beats from now on. I be in the streets running things till my legs hurt. All this pressure and they can't make my pipe burst. A universal soldier, gotta find earth. I gotta plant a seed, gotta find dirt. We both speeding, but we know who getting fined first. I wonder what's your life worth. I could use a little back and some neck work. Priceless deep thoughts make my neck hurt. Simple ways increase your revenue, double your rewards, and develop your network. You can start today, you just gotta get work. Remember, everybody got power. Better audit the watchtower. Don't watch the watchtower. Stay clean like you stepped out the shower. Don't watch the watchtower. Oh God, would you grant me the power? Don't watch the watchtower. No man know the time or the hour. Don't watch the watchtower.
Thank you.
So this is it for me. This is where I sign out. But I must say that I have to do this handover properly. So I'm going to invite Wade to help me. Yes, I'm going to invite Wade to help me do this ceremony, and then we're going to continue. I hope you all could see my beautiful pillow here, so I'm going to rest all of my next chapter season 1 blessings and season 2 blessings onto X-A-vier through the mic onto the pillow.
Turning pages through the book of ages, searching for my soul. Don't know what my name is.
I think it only fitting that Camryn hand this over to me indeed. The song that's actually playing is a song from my project that me and Camryn did together. It's called Book of Ages, right? And I think it's ironic, the name of this avenue, this space that we put together for artists to come and share. It's called The Next Chapter. The name of the song is Book of Ages. So if Camryn, you mind helping me with this piece? Alright, thank you. Turning pages through the book of ages, searching for our souls. Don't know what our name is. Might as well be nameless.
Yo, X, you're my whole damn playlist.
Really?
Yo, X, you're my whole damn playlist.
Call me John Doe, anonymous yet famous. Your insistence on the consistency of your persistence
Pause.
had inadvertently led to my resistance. Never was I one responsive to a heavy press. The burden weighs on my shoulder like an incest.
Like an incessant bass line and an otherwise harmonious melody. The music of my life, I march steadily ahead to the beat, attempting to drown the accompaniment to a murmur, to a barely static, noisy task takes patience. Wait for it. You see, this is the book of ages, made of different stories. While you search for a soul note, these pages are made with the pulp from your tree of life, so your pages are bound and bound to sound like you. So you can't write a prose book and expect it to sound like poetry, but we flip our pages and don't realize that we are turning ages, stacks on books on books on books of our different souls and the different things that our soul has stepped on. We leave our shoes and forget to wipe our feet by the mat. Can you hear the music? Can you hear the whisper and moans of your ancestors through your footsteps, stamped in the index? There it is. Finally, I almost ceased to hear it. Strangely now it seems as though the arrangement is incomplete. Forever searching, infinitely unsatisfied.
Turning and turning, turning and turning, turning and turning and turning. Pages will never end. Thanks, Camryn. Actually like to invite Rodney and on behalf of the entire guild and your loved ones to present you with a small loving, heartfelt gift from our hearts for the time that we had with you. And I know now you are on to your next chapter, you know, but your pages will never end. So,
I all the TNC crew on the stage. Where's the TNC crew? The next chapter crew. Oh, you all didn't know we have a crew. Yeah, we have a crew. Well, the visual man, he's on the camera, so he can't be on the stage with us. Where's Jewel? Jewel. Yes, you're part of the TNC crew. Come on up. Cindy's on the door. Cindy, you can come on up for a minute, right? Okay. All right, so as you might know by now, this is Camryn's final performance till when? Next year sometime when he comes visit us for Christmas, right? So we love her dearly. She's a dynamic poet. We watched her grow on the mic. Give it up for her, come on. I mean, this is Tobago, man. Come on, you know. This is a daughter of the soil, you know. All right, so now she's flying on and going on to the next chapter of her life. And we're gonna miss her dearly. And what we wanted to take with her is a piece of Tobago. This is a collection of works put together by the Tobago Writers Guild. Two of the members are here, as I said, that's part of this book. It's Deborah Miggins and Miss Boyce Phillips. And this book consists of jokes, folk tales, poetry. So when you're in cold New York and you feel the hawk, have you met the hawk yet? You'll meet the hawk. It's waiting for you up there. When you feel that hawk and you're longing for the sand between your toes, just whip out Tobago in print, and this will warm your heart and know that we here on the island love you. Do you love the sister or not? Give her some love. Thank you very much. And this is the passing of the mic ceremony that you have witnessed. It's the first ever in the Caribbean. Probably in the world. I've never seen a passing of the mic in the world. Have you? I've never seen that with the pillow and all that. This is the first in the world. And Tobago did it. All right, so she's now passed the mic to this. This is the first season host who has now passed the mic to our second season host, Mr. X-A-vier, who will take you from here.
Peace and love, and again, Camryn will all miss you.
She in a Louis Vuitton dress, rip it off, let me see raw flesh for the painting by all the artists. Lay naked on the carpet. Step into my office and tell me all your problems and maybe I could solve them. A bucket's been filled up with hella droplets. Unfortunately, it got cracks in the process. Slow seeping, no sleep but eyes closed. Don't peek. Feel so insecure, could you pass me the robe, please? What's the point of it all? Damn, now I got a nosebleed. Forget the robe, could you pass me a rope, please? Suicidal thoughts to end it all without a cause. Speeding through life on fast forward without a pause. Graduation day past 10. Never got awards or a round of applause. People only would ignore. They say knowledge is a blessing, feels like a curse, all the knowledge lost. Well, actually it was never taught. 2 gold chains, go watch, wish that I never bought. How much for that chain there, right? Then pick your chin up, let me never see you cry. Soldier on your shoulder, keep your head high. They ain't got the answers, so don't ask them. Why are we dying to live if we're living to die? Know you got a purpose and I hope you find. Take a minute, breathe and just look inside of your soul, your conscience and your complex mind. And maybe you'll find it, you were blinded by distractions and sometimes passion. All it needs is some timing. Would you let me chime in? I hope you don't mind it. Tryna save you from all the mistakes that we've made. See, my father always used to tell me that experience is the best teacher, right? But it doesn't have to be yours. You know, you don't have to be first hand.
I still listen to him sometimes. Maybe not half as much as I should have. But that's why I tell my stories, and you tell your stories, and we all tell our stories in hopes that somebody just might listen.
In this beautiful disaster we call life, in this beautiful disaster we call life, back in the day all the simple struggles always held me down, but I remain in the gutter no longer, no, we'll let the beauty resound. In this beautiful disaster we call life, in this beautiful disaster we call life, we're living in this beautiful disaster we call life, in this beautiful disaster. Listening to opposing realities, a dueling duo of sorts. Oh Lord, how do I stay consistent without feeling distraught? Negativity surrounding infiltrates my thoughts. Self-condemnation, my worst enemy, like I've lost every time I fall. But I choose to break free from this captivity. Disaster will come my way. So I choose to break free from this captivity. Now I focus on the beauty. In this beautiful disaster we call life. Beautiful disaster. Beautiful disaster we call life. What's gonna be? Gonna be your master. Beautiful disaster we call life. It's a beautiful disaster. Beautiful disaster. But then that's what girl, them a wine and that all them a so they put a book in front of their face and they laugh, they find it funny. But the prostitution life, just to make a little money. All of them dream is to be a playboy bunny, where we all the times have changed, so we have to give job praise, cause life without him is like living in a maze. You go round and round and all you do is wrong. Jah will take you up, he will never leave you down. Have faith in him, in everything you do. Have faith in him, all with Jah's crew. Have faith, But then I switch it up again. So I'm gonna tell your family and gonna tell your friend. I look at you from Lambo, maybe I never know. Cause in your eyes you watch my skin color. You say what? He's just a little white trini. Come down to Tobago and litter up the place. I tell him no soldier, I pick up litter. Yes and no, and if you don't believe me, watch on my foot, it have red blisters, red splinters. Cause I walk in the bush and really and truly, we used to plant the kush, but don't do that anymore because it's illegal. But that's not to say that I don't do illegal things and things, you know, but the reality is I'm just going to sing for you. Do a little freestyling because I can't even help myself. I have 45 songs released, 1 awards and all that. Look around, make sure everybody is of age. All that shit. Yes, you know the reason that I spit. I get up on the stage and people tell me you're sick with it. I tell them, oh, I could be sick, but really I'm healthy. Trying to bring healing through music. Well, we, yes, I'm talking about us, but I'm also saying yes when I say we. I'm not just saying O-U-I because that's French en français. No, I don't speak it un petit peu. Nope, I'm actually just faking un poquito español. Nope, I don't actually. I dropped out of school. That's not true because I went and I finished my CXC. 5 subjects, barely. 3 trees, 1 distinction, and guess what it was in? English. But you know, then I'll go on away and I travel to Canada. I tell you in about 3 minutes now, I'm freestyling now, but anyway, I'll bring it for you. I'll go into Canada and start freestyling. People pull over in the big trucks and say, go back to where your beep pin come from. I didn't have no beard, no long hair, just a little white youth from Tobago, and people was real confusing. Because when I was in Tobago, I was white. And when I was in Canada, I was brown. And then people thought in Mexico, I was Mexican. So I was stuck in this kind of rut. And I thought there was no way out. But the reality is 2 days passed and I was real acting an ass. And I tell them I'm going to get kicked out of this college. I'll do whatever it takes. because I'm a reality kind of seeker. No need for fakes, so I leave the fakes behind me. I jump into the coldest lake, glacier fed, Jasper, Alberta. Google it, real beautiful, but nothing can touch the beauty of Tobago. And if we're not thinking about what I say, and I'm not just talking about going Charlottesville and eating in Suckle, waiting 3 hours to get the most delicious meal you ever eat. It's 4 sometimes. Because she said it's 4, I will go down that door and open it up like it's number 5 in the Hebrew. You see, I've been studying for years now, and I know my boy Wade Root knows what I'm talking about. Shout it out, can't you hear me cry? When I tell them beauty, I'm not just talking about Charlottesville, Speyside, Englishman's Bay, Palatuve, going down the street, go to Grafton, my personal fave. Going down Crown Point Beach Hotel back in the day, in the 90s, and hear Michael Baker say, oh, what a night, late September back in 63. And I was like, who's this Elvis Michael Jackson kind of man? But really and truly, I didn't really realize that Tobago have more beauty than just what you see with your eyes. I'm not talking about demise, no need to despise. Open up your eyes, but maybe the third eye too. All the Christians and the Muslims and the Hindus, hey, third eye, I don't know about a heresy there, you know. I just metaphorically speaking every single time I'm tweaking the speakers, ask Roddy to turn it down, turn it off. Because I can't stand when the speakers going static. Static used to play with Marshall, you know, but now they quit. Why? I don't know. And I won't go down that route. Freestyling from the top of my dome, the bottom of my heart, not just because it's my last name. But let me tell you something. Eradicate the concept of wanting to be famed. Us together, unity, einity as the Rastas say, together as one. Together we aspire, together we achieve.
Nobody sees and nobody knows. We are a secret. Can be exposed, and that's how it is, and that's how it goes. We far from each other, close to each other. In daylight, when the sun is shining. In daylight, when the moon is blinding. Lay inside like stars in heaven. You and I burn on doing together forever will never change. Doing together will never change. And nobody sees, and nobody knows. And we are a secret, can be exposed. And that's how it is, and that's how it goes. Far from each other, close to each other. That's when we uncover. That's when we uncover. And that's when we uncover. That's when we uncover. Thank you.
When you see him, he's always happy, smiling like it's never anything really. He greets everyone with a smile and always acts like a sweet little child, but deep down, what's really going on? Is he really happy, or is it all a con? You can't tell what's going on you can't tell what someone is going through with your eyes. You gotta be woke and close your eyes to open them. But he's never sad, so what's wrong with him? No one ever takes the time to ask, hey bro, you alright? So he's alright, to them. No one knows what he's going through, and to him no one cares. He literally has sand on his face, and he probably throws it up in the air, shouting it loud, but no one can hear, because no one wants to hear. He just goes out being himself, but not himself, because he can't be himself. Like, what the F? Honestly, really, truly, let people be who they want to be, what they want to be. Because like him, to people, he's happy, but in reality, he's just as sad as you are, but happily.
Good night, everybody. Well, I see that this is a place that like to celebrate young people and expressing themselves and stuff. So I'd like to first off start by saying that this semester, men like me and Che passed chemistry. So we're happy for that. Thank God. Yeah. So this is something that I just scribbled on my phone. We don't have a title or nothing. So, didn't have to ask for nothing. In my parents' eyes, that equal to shut up and be grateful. Shut up and shut down. Shut down complaining, shut down refraining and abstaining because we weren't raised that way. And financially, we were all right. Emotions, I scampered to hide from a mother who loved me way too much to disappoint, and a shady father who I've always known but never really did. Expectations shattered. Broken pieces of a boy tampered with too soon splattered. Questions from before I was younger than noon, and you unknowingly just called me too early. Let me speak my truth and let me live my truth. I am a man, hands, blood, and limbs no different from yours, so why was I not worthy to walk those same corridors without teasing, unpleasing to the eyes? I avoided eye contact, I stepped back and retracted when in fact I was a prince. Since they didn't see that, I couldn't either. Wider and wider the gap between the regular youths and I grew. You, like a real man. At 10 years old, it was the anthem they were proud to exclaim when they saw me coming. And they never really stopped since then. To make it worse, I was cursed with these knock-knees since birth, and thanks for it. See, I thought I would grow out of it, or I could try to make my walk straighter, but later was not better. The more I tried to straighten, the more crooked my stride became. My mouth, a boneyard of broken teeth. I was a tall, obzucky mess. I was alone and depressed. Damn this awkward disposition. How did I end up in this position? See, Tony told me that Tian talked too much, walked too funny, and was titled. That didn't fit in. Worse yet, I was actually nice to girls alike. Silly me, right? I did everything wrong. All of the girls them who, like man who would have faster bang and backhand them than put ring on their hand them. And I was a little too soft. One day this little soft man picked up a camera. He snapped shots of everything he saw. When he opened the shutter, his mind began to autofocus. He deleted all the bad memories and it exposed him to new experiences. See, he needed that avenue that school never gave him. And the same youths that used to shame him will eventually start to praise him. Forever sticking out, once they saw a thumb, shifted their perspectives to brilliant from just plain dumb. I always wanted to fly, but I'd be too odd with my wings. While them other youth men stepping out with a blink. Took an art form and a couple of field CXC subjects to teach me there's no difference between standing out and outstanding. No matter all the hurtful things they said, and still do, it didn't change the fact that I am worthwhile too.
Sexy, baby girl, you a beauty divine. Anytime I see you, there's only one thing on my mind, to hold you and tell you that I really need you. Like Beyonce, girl, you a perfect diva. You got stars, baby girl, so you got features. Run all them other girls, cause let me tell you about this girl, that's cute and fine. The first time I see her, she blow my mind. Let me introduce it to my mom. Baby girl, let me tell you about my personal phenomenon. First of all, you're cute and nice. A man like me should be with you forever. I be like the air where you wanna breathe. I be the strength when you're weak in your knees. I be like the sheet you put on your bed. I be like the pillow where you lay your head. I know when I'm gone you'll be cussing all the time, but when I get back I'm gonna be in prime time. Now baby girl, when you smile you take my breath away. I'm down for you girl, even to your holding grip. You're sexy, baby girl, you're a beauty divine. Anytime I see you there's only one thing in my mind, to hold you and tell you that I really need you. Like Beyonce, girl, you're a perfect diva. You got stars, baby girl, so you got features. Run, yeah. 13 time I love fast, girl, you didn't grab it. That's why I follow you around. I developed the habit, love the weather up, I love the weather down. to the point of me being a clown. Honey, how therefore used to be is my fare to have you right here in the Lamborghini, baby, switching fire, baby girl. When you pass, you're the perfect for share. Never wanna leave your side, girl, I wanna be near. My love is coming, baby girl, don't you ever stop it. We can fly from this world with the love rocket. Any man can sweep a woman off the feet. Just be the right brute to make it complete. Now baby, you're sweet. Now baby girl, when you smile, it take my breath away. I'm down for you, girl, even to your whole dang great. You're sexy, baby girl, you a beauty divine. Anytime I see you, there's only one thing on my mind, to hold you and tell you that I really need you. Like Beyonce, girl, you a perfect diva. You got stars, baby girl, so you got features. Run all the mother, work.
No lipstick stain is enough to paint your pain. That shade of blue no longer matches your eyes when it's littered all over your body. Your body is not a canvas. She's not an artist. You both outgrew finger painting in preschool. But they never warned you about her. It was always the man. Always a button-up shirt, 5 o'clock shadow, and a little too much whiskey. But never the quiet voice that carries a knife. Never the curves sharp enough to slit your throat. Never the manicured nails, long hair, and a warning signal that never came. Pain comes in all shapes and genders. And when she paints her nails with your blood, know that they never warned you about this. But sometimes, beauty comes curled in the palms of something ugly. And when that palm reaches your cheek, when your body hits the floor, you will think to yourself, at least this pain was pretty. I had nothing to fear from something so small, something so weak, something so woman.
She's all alone in a world of pain. She feels the strain but can't complain. Who's to tell her she's not to cry? She's got a head full of worries and water-filled eyes. Her mother's a hooker, her brother's on coke. Her father beats her up because she can't find work. She's got a college degree and high school education, but that don't matter much to the system. Discriminated because of her gender, the color of her skin, and financial stature. You could blame it on the system, but it makes no sense because no one wants to take the blame into their hands. He just saw the brother go down in smoke. He's laughing his head off. He thinks it's a joke. Reality sets in and he can't believe that the man lying in chalk was his best friend Steve. Still in school and they're on the right path. Never took the wrong ones in their entire lives. Saturday evening and they're shooting hoops. One-on-one when a bullet swoops. Steve is shot, he hits the ground. Hands in the air, the police call aloud. They shake their heads and would you believe? Steve was a case of mistaken identity. Everything he owns, he owes to the white man. Never know his past, never knew where he came from. It's not his fault they put the blame on his mother, but she never asked to be shut down in the gutter. Cast to the streets with nowhere to go. Pregnant for a man who raped her so. She gave birth to a boy on the steps of a church. Welfare took her baby and they treated her like dirt. Gave the boy up for adoption without her permission. Shot her in the back when she opposed the system. Doesn't know her son who now thinks he's white. He's better off, yes, but what he brought up right? If today is just another one of those dog's days, could I be the dish and run away with the spoon to the moon when the clock strikes noon? I won't be coming back anytime real soon. With life as it is and people as they are, please don't blame me for running real far away from complicated situations like those aforementioned. If everyone is blind, then who am I to see the shit that happens in society? Everyone's fighting for peace on earth, but in this life, peace of mind won't work. You could blame it on the system, but it's all the same. No one wants to take neither blame nor shame. Society lies and we're the ones who pay. Is this what they mean by every dog has its day? Then I guess today is just another dog's day.
So give me the chance to express my feelings about this girl named Mary Jane. Allow me to tell you how I'm feeling, because she's running through my brain. So let me tell you how I'm feeling about this girl named Mary Jane. Mary Jane. See baby, I've got something to tell you. I've loved you from the first time I saw you. But if you don't understand that I'm in love with Mary Jane too, whether I know you might think it's so unfair that you and Mary Jane got to share
See, baby, I love you, I swear, so I really, really hope you hear and give me the chance to express my feelings, yeah, about this girl named Mary Jane. Allow me to tell you how I'm feeling, because she's running through my brain. So let me tell you how I'm feeling about this girl named Mary Jane. Mary Jane. See, I'm in love with the roses on her face, crystals on her body. It's a meditation to the world and loves everybody. Cause what is it worth? We all take on society might leave you crying. You just take over your mind entirely. No lie on me. Right now she desires me. One soft kiss on my lips and her hips are on fire me. Mixed not mixed with fire when you lie with me. Mary Jane will be my eternity. Just give me one chance to express my feelings about this girl named Mary Jane. Allow me to tell you how I'm feeling, because she's running through my brain. So let me tell you how I'm feeling about this girl named Mary Jane. Mary Jane. See, there's a difference between love and obsession, procrastination and progression. Don't mix what you're learning about with the lesson. She's not for the pimping nor for the session, cause she's my vehicle to ascension. You see, she make me take her internal inspection. She's the only girl that gets my affection. Wherever she is, well, that's my direction. Give me one chance. My feelings about this girl named Mary Jane. Allow me to tell you how I'm feeling, because she's running through my brain. So let me tell you how I'm feeling about this girl named Mary Jane. Mary Jane. So give me the chance. This girl named Mary Jane. Oh yeah. She's running through my brain.
I thank God I'm breathing, and I pray don't take me soon, that I'm here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it will all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play one day, one day, one day. But it's not about win or lose, cause we all lose when they feed on the souls of the innocent. Blood-drenched pavement, keep on moving down, the water stay raging. In this maze you can lose your way. It may drive you crazy, but don't let them phase you away. Say no way.
Well, a little secret to tell all you, I kind of know experiencing myself as well. So all of you on this journey. So this is what I have observed within the time span of observing myself. And I decided to put it within a spoken word to explain. Limitless to the things I see, religiously they alter my reality. Limitless to the things I know, cause the root of the truth is still untold. Limitless to the things I see, religiously they altered my reality. Now as I break free from these mental chains, the universe in my veins, which keeps me perfectly sane, as I attempt to maintain the strain the system placed in my brain instead of my wrist, cause it couldn't fit, cause I was built for this. God spit out at the heavens, I swear, so I be the black skin God that they fear. Told me that day and the times was near, but all I see they tried to instill this fear transparently clear. Spirituality is where the heart's supposed to be, but in disguise, only falsified doctrines and philosophy. So tell me really who we ought to be, placed in a place based on the hair on my face. The people hesitant to talk to me. So tell me really who we ought to be. Now as I trace back to the birthplace of foundation, looking around, that's all I could see. So tell me really what the...
In all of life's beauty lies a beast, an unrelenting and unforgiving spirit who faces no consequence for his deeds. He strikes at random and often catches many of us off guard. At times he strikes quickly and suddenly and takes with him many, and other times he creeps slowly, seeking whom he may devour. At times coming alone, and at times with his faithful companions, pain and suffering. He is an ever-present immortal force, deep woven into the fabric of life, taking his exit no time soon, but we cannot hate him. His fate has already been written. Bathed in unclean blood is this murderer. We coexist together in the same space and same place. And though we avoid him out of resent of his sting, we can do nothing but accept him, the taking of his victims. The murderous intent deep-seated within his pitch-black soul, and the known fact that he has an appointment booked with all of us, Mr. Death.
Unbreak my heart, say love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door, walked out of my life. Ungrind these tears. Two hearts combine and make one. A union so intertwined, uncharted territories of body explore as each heart thirsts for more, beating, breathing, loving ever so sweetly, hands caress ever so slowly. Two souls of two worlds stand undefeated, stand with bated breath, waiting for each other, stripping skins and consuming souls. They water the garden of raw love, pure love. Roses turn blue, tulips turn red. Innocence versus experience level the playing field. No longer animated but X-rated, he brought forth the beast within her beauty, for she was beautiful madness to him, becoming his mirror. Beauty in beast. Who knew danger was exciting? Who knew danger was beast taking care of beauty as beauty resided in beast? They knew. They knew that secrets were meant to be hidden. Their love can never be broken. His trust can never be stolen. Married is the man who holds heart of... Married is the man who holds hearts. Married is the man who holds heated hearts, not of his own, but of others. Adulterer is the woman who loves a married man. This love affair, lifeline. Forgive her indiscretions, for she knows not of what she's doing. When two worlds collide to hide the sins of each other, chaos erupts, corrupts, tears apart any good that was woven. Hearts turn to stone as if Medusa doubled with them. Hearts turn to stone as if looking back to the past was forbidden. Hearts turn to stone when knowing what's right and feeling all the wrong things makes much more sense. Things makes much more sense. Things much more sense make. These things no longer make sense to me anymore. But he made sense. Lots of it. Sense. Conversions of dollars to coins. Sense. A married man loving his own and not others makes sense. An adulterer loving others and not her own. Forgive her indiscretions, for she knows not of what she's doing. Indiscretions. Noun. Plural of indiscretion. 1. Discreet behavior. 2. An indiscreet act or remark. My indiscretions facts. But I'm not too ready to reveal my indiscreet behavior. This love affair, lifeline, keeping each heart alive, beating, breathing, cheating with a new meaning. Forgive her indiscretions, for she knows not of what she is doing. But I know what I am doing, and I like it. So forgive my indiscretions, but forgive me not. Unbreak my heart, say love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when I walked out the door, I walked out of my life.
Thank you. Score sheet so bad you get banned from looking for love in your own country. Next step, online dating where men roam realms without the slightest understanding of your culture. Men who think pilau is a party and punching is a sport. Men who will never understand why men want to burn down the house to live in Destra. So, you click create profiles all out of state from eHarmony and Tinder to Christian Mingle just to prevent your next from being the brother, father, son, nephew, uncle of someone you once loved, someone you once had relations with. So afraid of solitude, you seek love. Priceless still. Everyone had a piece of you like Bitcoin. Everyone shoot the shot, no hoops, and you so desperate for love, you put up backboards to increase chances. Put your profile on Angie's wish list. Like, comment, share, follow. Men leave bad reviews because they can't have still want, don't appreciate you. Profile deactivated. Account deleted. Love is no longer on her wish list. Thank you very much.
I'm not going to speak again and say any more of that poetry. It was a bit nerve-wracking, but what I really came up here again to say is that, honestly, this, I think, was one of the better experiences of my life recently. It was awesome. It was awesome. It's something that I'm ridiculously happy that finally happened to Tobago, and now young people have a voice and an opportunity to express their own self. That's awesome. This isn't my event. I'm not, thing. Theography is not there. Never cut that one time, but this is amazing. This is amazing. And when I came up here and had the opportunity to let go of myself and release myself honestly and genuinely, and had the ability to see all these other young people, these beautiful young people, and not so young people do the same thing. It was nothing like that. And it's just something I hope continue, even though I will not be in Tobago. I just hope this continues with the momentum and everybody get a chance to get that feeling and express themselves. That's what I really wanted to say.